Ralph, it's raining in here.
I know. Just look at my bird feed. It's all soggy. Blah.
What's wrong with the roof? Why is it leaking so badly?
Well, I don't know. Aunt Harriet made arrangements for someone to come and fix it, but, well, the repairman can't get here until tomorrow.
Oh, I wish I could fix the roof for you.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Well, that's it. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner.
You should have thought of what sooner?
Well, Ashley, you can't fix the roof, but you can ask the weather forecaster to stop making it rain.
Do you really think that the weather forecaster can make it stop raining?
Well, Aunt Harriet's friend Steve, the weather forecaster, is on television every day. He's the one who tells us what weather to expect. Well, maybe you could, get him to change his mind about the rain.
I don't think it works that way, Ralph.
Oh, okay. I'll just sit here and get soaked. I'll probably float away and never see you again, but that's okay with me.
Okay, you silly goose.
Parrot.
Okay, you silly parrot.
Oh, Ashley, please, will you go and talk to Steve?
Yes, I will. What does the hat look like?
It's bright yellow and it's shiny.
Here it is. Be back soon, Ralph. Bye.
Bye, Ashley. Oh, rain, go away. Come again another day. Oh, rain, go away.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Are you Steve, the weather forecaster?
Yes, I am, but you didn't answer my question.
Oh, I'm Ashley. I'm Aunt Harriet's niece. I came here with this magic hat.
I remember the hat. I gave it to your Aunt Harriet a few years ago. Well, pleased to meet you, Ashley.
I'm pleased to meet you, too. But I came here to ask you a question.
Sure, what would you like to know?
Ralph thinks that you can make it stop raining. Can you really do that? Can you make it stop raining?
You're going to have to tell Ralph that he's wrong. I can't do anything about the weather.
I didn't think so. But what do you mean by the weather? What is weather?
Well, weather is all the words we use to describe what's happening outside.
Does that include snow and rain and even hail?
That and many more things. That's what makes my job so special.
What is your job? What does a weather forecaster do?
Well, a weather forecaster looks at the weather today and tries to figure out what will be happening tomorrow.
Do you have to guess?
No, we try to be more scientific than that. This man measures and records the weather. First, he checks the clouds in the sky. He wants to see how high they are and how many there are.
Oh, I see. He's letting the balloon go. Why did he do that?
Every day he sends a red balloon into the sky. Then he goes inside the telescope room and watches the balloon go up. He measures how fast it rises and he watches to see where it goes.
Does that tell him about the wind?
It tells him how hard and in which direction the wind is blowing.
What's he doing now?
He's checking to see how much rain fell.
Does rain go inside the tube?
Right. That's why it's called a rain gauge. Next, he goes over and checks 2 thermometers. The top thermometer shows how low the temperature has dropped. The bottom thermometer shows how warm it has been. His next job is to record the information on a computer.
So there are people all across the country watching and recording the weather.
That's right. They observe the weather every hour of every day of the year so that we can forecast the weather. Would you like to help me?
Sure, I'd love to.
Well, come on.
Thanks.
I use this computer printout of all the weather information from the weather observers, such things as temperature, wind speed, wind direction, barometric pressure, and so forth. And then I draw it on this map. Why don't you take your coat off and sit down?
Okay.
Here, while I finish this, why don't you color the rain areas in green?
Sure. How does this look?
You're doing just fine.
What do these lines show you?
They show me the large weather pattern, where the sun is shining, where it's cloudy. Now I have to figure out how the weather will change. This is where we are on the map.
I see.
Today, these clouds came over the mountains and rained on us. Now the winds have blown them past us. Tomorrow we won't have any clouds blowing in.
So the weather will be bright and sunny?
And warm, too.
Good. Then I won't have to wear a raincoat tomorrow. I like it a lot better when it's sunny. Now I know how you do your job, but why do you forecast the weather?
You answered your own question just a moment ago.
I did? What do you mean?
Well, when people know what to expect from the weather, they can plan.
What to wear? I get it. You told me it would be bright and sunny out tomorrow, and so I don't have to wear a raincoat.
And that's not all. People can plan their activities better. Here, let me show you an example. These people knew that it would be nice and warm outside, so they planned to have an outdoor barbecue.
Oh, I see. If it was raining, they would get all wet and the barbecue would go out. Everyone has umbrellas. They must have known it was going to rain.
Right. In the same way, pilots need to know what the weather will be. They want to avoid storms and land safely.
Wind is calm, throttle altimeter 29.90. Gas on approach is Dallas, 23 left. Landing runway for VFR aircraft, 23 left.
There you go. That's what makes my job fun and important. I help people plan their clothing and their activities.
And now you're finished work.
Not really. I have a second job. Once I've done my weather forecast, I go to the television station and tell the people about the weather. Would you like to come and watch?
Could I? I've never been in a television station before.
Sure, you can be my special guest. Hang on to this. I'll need it shortly. This is the big studio where I work.
Looks much larger than it is on television.
And this is where we make our television program. And I stand right here so that the cameras can pick up the map behind me.
The cameras are so big.
That's right. That's so that they can get a big, clear picture on your television screen. Now, if you'll open up that map, I'll show you what I do next. Now, this map shows the way the weather was this morning. Do you remember what I did after we finished this map?
You had to try and figure out how the weather would change.
That's right. And I draw those changes on this map. And then I show the people that watch the television. There's more cloud well way up to the north here, and a stationary front to the north. Ashley, why don't you draw some rain shower symbols for the rain that passed by us this morning?
Okay.
There you go.
Are you going to be on television soon?
Yes, in just a few minutes.
Oh, but I'd like to go back and tell Ralph.
Does Ralph have a television?
Yes, Aunt Harriet gave him a small one.
Well, when you go back, be sure to tell Ralph to watch my weather forecast. I'll have a special message for him.
Okay, we'll be watching. Thanks for everything. You've been a really big help. Bye.
Bye, Ashley.
That's better. Hi, Ralph.
Oh, hello, Ashley. I'm sure happy that I sent you to talk with the weather forecaster.
I'm glad I went too, but I've got some bad news for you.
Bad news? What's wrong? Oh, don't tell me that the weather forecaster is going to make it rain again.
No. Actually, Steve said that it would be warm and sunny out tomorrow and today.
Oh.
But the bad news is that nobody controls the weather, not even the weather forecaster.
Well, I don't understand. I thought it was his job.
Sorry, Ralph. Steve explained to me that forecasters have to understand the weather today before they can know what will happen tomorrow.
Still, I'm disappointed that no one controls the weather.
All across the country, every hour, special people go outside and check the clouds, the temperature, and the barometric pressure.
But someone should be in charge.
Then they type it on a computer. The weather forecaster uses this information to draw maps to show what will happen the next day.
Well, I guess there's not much point in watching the weather forecaster anymore, is there?
What? Of course you should. Knowing what weather to expect, you can plan what to do and what to wear. Besides, you should really watch the weather forecast today.
Why, Ashley?
Just watch.
So those rain clouds dropped 20 millimeters of rain before moving eastward as expected. And they'll continue to move eastward, pushed by a rapid westerly flow of air at the upper levels. Now, Ralph, I want you to listen carefully. Tomorrow will be a great day for parrots, so get out there and enjoy some of that sunshine. And while you're at it, you might want to get the roof fixed so you're not all wet the next time it rains. And that's it for the weather.
Ralph, he said my name on TV. Well, how about that? I'm famous. Everyone will know who I am. Ashley, I'm